Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Enter the Equilibrium Nigeria Season 1. Today, we're having Group C, which will be 7 teams that will be competing tonight. And first up, we will have Demigods versus Dark Stars. And now we're already in the draft pick, and I'll let Jake and Samara take it from here.
I ain't taking it
Mm.
nowhere because I can't even see the draft.
Lol. Okay, thanks, Doof. Anyways, straight off the bat, we did have an Alice ban. We don't really see Alice being banned out much. But like, the usual ban is for Leah and Borg, which we do see coming in, as well as the Aurora ban.
Let's not forget that in Enter the Equilibrium, the first and one and only so far South African tournament, we had a Savage by Alice. So, understandable why they want to ban her this tournament.
I don't think it's ban worthy now though. Like, yeah, I don't think so. Unless you have like a really, really super pro play on Alice, then yeah, I would
See
understand.
value in me? You should.
As long as we're not in Wonderland. Where's Jake, my heartbeat? Oh, you little
Yeah.
cutie.
Huh?
Someone asked in the chat, where's Jake, my heartbeat? Aw,
Oh, it's paying attention to the chat. Pay attention to the
that's your
lobby.
job.
Okay. Boy, aren't you doing it too? Okay, anyway, we do see a Fredrin and Lilia getting picked up on the side of demigods.
10 years of imprisonment.
The Tirisla coming in and a Nana. You know, we have seen Nana quite often in this tourney, and then she does do quite a lot of damage. She shreds a lot. One ult is enough to take out 2 or 3 squishies. So yeah, but Nana into Lilia, that's gonna be an interesting one to watch.
Unless it's a Nana Rome.
I doubt it. Okay, we do see them circling down an Angela pick. Oh, they end up going with Ixia instead. Okay, third band's coming in. Uh,
They might miss it. Oh, they got it. A Sicilian? Interesting.
I don't understand why they'd ban out Sicilian when they already have a mage. You know, it
Again,
is
it's my
whatever.
theory of Nana being Rome. So I think I might be right.
Um,
3,000
I
worlds.
don't
And
really
not a
see many
single one
Nana
we
roams,
found.
and I've never seen a Nana roam in this tournament. Uh,
There's no other explanation
mm,
behind why they would ban Sicilian. But clearly it's
yeah,
a mage meta because they're banning Alice, Sicilian, and Valir, Aurora.
I mean they always ban out these heroes. Okay, so we do see them going for Hylos and Daima, but at least circling them down. Not really sure if they will pick them.
It seems like
Actually,
Hylos is going to be mid.
yes, Jake. Hylos mid and Nana roam op V, and Mia jungle too. Uh, yeah. Okay, so they do commit to that. We do see the Daima and the Hylos coming in. I actually like the Hylos pick, but we didn't really get to see Hylos much, especially not in tournaments. And of course, on the side of demigods, we did see the Diggy pick coming in, so that's going to be a bit of a problem for the Terizla.
Bedrick, yes, my favorite. But Bedrick against these heroes, I don't think is a good lineup. It would have been better on the other side. Doof, why are you laughing at my game knowledge?
Mm, Belovic into Diggy. Uh, not so sure about that. Anyway,
I see what you're reading now. All right. So, what do you think about the lineup? Who do you think has got this? I like the skins. It's probably skins versus skills, but what do you think will be the outcome of this draft?
I mean, the recurring theme has always been that the team with the best skins has, been like paid to win and always won. So I'm gonna go on the side of the people with skins. I'm not even looking at draft. I'm just kidding. No, I do think, well, both teams have quite good lineups. They have quite a lot of sustainability. But yeah, I'm not really sure about demigods. So uh I'm gonna side with Dark Stars in this.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Oh wait, am I on the wrong team?
5 seconds till the enemy
Uh
reaches the battlefield.
wait, I'm
Smash
confused.
them!
DS is Dark Stars,
All
right?
troops deployed.
Are
So
you
I'm
gonna
on demigod.
with Doof? No, I was asking her if she's commenting with you.
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm I'm
All right, guys. I'm done with the paneling. I will hand it over to Doof and Shawarma. See you on the other side.
okay, don't call me that.
Alright, thank you so much, Jake. And yeah, so we have demigods on the left and dark stars on the right, Samara.
Ah, okay, so I was on Dark Stars. I was in demigod team, and not Dark Stars, so demigods on the left. Okay. A bit confusing because like I saw the D and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but for the moment, it does seem like, I mean, both teams are quite static. Yeah, I never thought I'd see a Belleric in EXP, but we do have it here. Diggy just doing a bit of poke damage onto the Nana. And, wait, what's going on here? Is this a Hylos roam? Okay. Hylos seems to be having some connectivity issues. But I will be here on WhatsApp to see if they call for a pause.
If Hylos is in mid, I told you from the draft. Hylos is mid. You just don't listen to me. And see, Amnana's gone wrong.
Oh,
I
she
love
is.
it.
She is. What the? Oh, wait. Daroth
No,
going in
actually,
here,
my
but
list.
he is 4v1. And he's gonna get taken out by the Appraiser's Wrath.
That wasn't really a good move for him, but anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he really
Be
wanted that
careful.
EXP crab. Nana taking quite a bit of damage. Actually, the Molina's Blessing is taken out. And Mia actually gets taken out by Ixia in a 1v1. Whilst Turtle goes down to Yuki Khan Dash. And he will follow up with an invade on the blue buff, while Dairoth looks to lock down Dozalo. Uses the flicker there to escape. I feel like it's gonna be a one-sided game, to be honest with you. Hylos seeming to have connectivity issues. The draft not exactly the best. I mean, it is a Mia, and we already know Ixia, one of the strongest laners in the current meta, with her passive. And already we can see 3 people on the gold lane, with Fredrin making his way down. Actually, Full Barrage comes out and takes the kill on Mia. At least Terizla is having a decent time in lane. Dairoth going on to this Fredrin. Fredrin uses Retribution. Gets taken out. Molina Bliss comes out. Doesn't really do that much damage. Appraiser's Wrath comes out and takes the kill onto Hylos there. And Fredrin will go and take the red buff. Mia in a
Yes,
dangerous
yes,
situation.
I did. Look at the goal difference. Oh my god.
The goal difference, yeah. Within 4 minutes, there's already 4,000. Terizla gonna get gone on by the Fredrin. Won't be able to come out because of the taunts. Molina Blitz comes out. Penalty zone as well. And
Yeah, the
Hylos.
placement of one of skills are just not good. No, did you see that? They do the little bunny thingy on the side, but not where they were. That was kind of weird. But anyway,
Yeah, Mia is gonna get taken out. You know what? I don't know. Oh, Black Shoes dodges that abysmal mark if I'm not mistaken, but won't be able to dodge the Molina Blitz, and Dairo takes the kill.
wow, she turned someone into a bunny for once. Yeah.
It's not looking good so far. I mean, already 5 minutes, has 8 kills, so 5,000 goal lead. These Molina placements are kind of sus. The Praise's Wrath comes out as well as a full barrage. Gets a 3-man kill here in the mid lane.
Now there's the. It kind of looks like it'll be over fast.
It does seem so. Whilst Mia trying to do some split pushing tactics on the goal lane.
It looks like they're heading for her, so she'd better recall.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think she's gonna. Oh, okay. She AFK'd. All right.
Okay.
Hylos trying to take out the Diggy, but won't be successful.
Oh god. So
Hey.
facing kills from low farm. Okay.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying here. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I don't
Okay,
think
I'm so
I don't
sorry.
think I've seen this Diggy use a time journey at all this game.
No, I haven't either. I don't think he needs to at this point. I mean, Terizla hasn't really made a set.
Oi. Lilia with the black magic shoes does take a kill off of Terizla there under the turret.
I mean, I don't know. There's not much teamwork coming in from the demigods. And they're
Yeah.
all always getting caught out of position. And all going in solo versus like 3 or 4. I mean, that's clearly not going to work for them, but they're still trying it.
Hylos
Yes,
will be taken
Hylos,
out.
go in. Yes, okay. Okay, I'm okay.
Okay, so Ixia taking down the base. I don't think anybody cares.
No, they're quite far away, just chilling.
Oh, but a good penalty zone.
Terizla finally makes a set. Wow.
And
But then the
Ixia.
full branch comes out. Does take care. Oh, damn.
Alright, now I think this is the end here.
Yeah,
gonna-
this is like definitely this. There's no way they. Yeah. Anyway.
To be fair, This isn't like the worst game we've seen, I think. There was
Ah,
6 Parts of
the
Pain.
worst was like, yeah, the zero
Yeah,
kills.
they
Not.
did not get any kills. So at least these guys did 4, and yeah. Okay, on to the next match.
Bro used it as a compliment to say it's not the worst.
Yeah, he was probably thinking, oh, it's the second worst or something, but
Sometimes you can tell a person is special the first time you meet them.
Want me to log in?
Yeah.
Alright, so back to the panel. What was your opinion on this game?
Finally, I've waited all day.
Jake, shouldn't you give your opinion on the game since I kind of already did? I mean, there's not much I could say. No teamwork, no synergy. No, there was like no cohesion in their comp, and they literally had nothing going for them. Always going 1v4, 1v3, and always out of position. So yeah, nothing much I could say. What were your thoughts?
Positives?
Uh, um, wait,
It
positives
doesn't
with
know.
type.
I mean, I guess if they took my advice and put high loss mid and Nana Rome, they might have had at least some chance. But
Mm.
I
I
guess
have a positive. I have a
gone.
positive to say. Yes, Diggy. It was the first time I saw a Diggy match where the Diggy didn't even need to use Time Journey and they won anyway, and Diggy even got MVP without ever using his ult. First time I've ever seen that.
Mashallah, Diggy. Very proud of you. Can you hear me typing? Oh, okay.
What? I kind of can.
Oh, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Can the stream hear me typing? That was the main concern.
Oh, this looks so healthy. Okay.
Oh, Alfie's in the game. Jeez.
Mm. At least we get to see how Elfie plays. He's got a very eccentric personality, you know.
I mean, he is an up and coming YouTuber, so guys who are interested in supporting a local content creator, be sure to check out Alfie's YouTube channel, which is called, what is it called? Well, you can ask him. Contact him on the WhatsApp group and ask him for a link for the channel.
Alright. Shall we play the ad?
Yeah, we have some time, so we're just gonna go on to an ad break and then we'll see you afterwards.
Did you know that one project gives you ownership of some of the hottest AI blockchain metaverse and Web3 projects in the world before the public even knows about them? A project that rewards you in multiple ways, including receiving new rare and scarce tokens every 12 hours. Your rewards are automatically paid by smart contracts in real time without human intervention. All smart contracts have been independently audited by one of the world's leading and most respected blockchain auditors CertiK. With the potential to earn multiple 6 and 7 figures, with as little as $100, you will be part of the multi-trillion AI blockchain, metaverse, and Web3 megatrend.
Alright, guys, we are ready for the second game of tonight, which will be Oasis versus Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a special name. I'm gonna have to check up where they got that name from. Definitely from some
That's an
anime.
anime. Yeah, and there's also live action like adaptation, and there's like movies and stuff about like swordsmen and things.
Okay, not something that I've watched. That's for sure.
I actually haven't really watched much of it, but yeah.
Alright.
It's quite okay. You should give it a watch.
So, Samara, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. You see Sanji on the team of Oasis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask you to give him a shout out every now and then.
Why though?
'Cause he asked. He begged. He
He's
begged.
calling me Samara Cha in the lobby. Okay, I will give him a shout out. Sanji. I actually like Sanji from One Piece, not gonna lie. So yeah, I will remember.
Don't worry, I'll remind you. But yeah, he did say he's going to feed. So when you shout him out, so hopefully that is the case.
Hopefully that's not the case, because why would I shout at someone who's feeding? Lol.
I don't know. He said he's working on his feeding strategies.
I will shout at someone who feeds, not shout out someone who. Oh my god. Okay, Sanji, please don't feed. Why are they saying 3 minutes? Why are they waiting? Oh.
I don't
Because
know.
he's on the way home from work. Need another puppy.
Hey,
See what's up.
Jake, while you're here, why don't you? Oh, hell no. Why don't you put a poll? Oasis versus Rurouni Kenshin.
Can you spell that out for me?
Alright. R-U-R.
Wait, one second.
Alright.
The first one is Oasis.
Yeah.
Oasis with like double S, I think.
On that. What's the second one? R.
Rurouni Kenshin. R-U-R?
Yeah.
R-N-I?
O-N-I.
And then Kenshin, K-E-N-S-H-I-N.
S-H.
I-N.
It's not H, it's H.
It's not H, it's H or H,
It's
whichever.
not H or H, it's H.
It's not
Precious.
H. You're pronouncing it as a whole word, like H-A-C-H-E or something. H.
H. H.
Okay,
H.
let's not get into this argument again. Are you guys not excited to see these two teams that we haven't seen before participate? I've heard that Oasis, who actually won the previous tournament, is one of the teams to keep an eye out. And so far, the people's suggestions haven't what do you call it? Disappointed. Like we had La Cosa Nostra, we had Reap and Kill, we've had Alpha Zeros, Undead Alliance, Kaizen.
Someone left.
Yeah, the lobby.
Oh wow. The votes were
So,
100%. The votes were 100% for Oasis, but now it's gone to 90.
My Oasis is Alfie's team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Mikey's back, at least.
He's back. Why is this spectator not leaving? Maybe it's Viola's backup. I'm the only one that voted for the second team.
We should be starting Any second now.
Big Bad Wolf has left. There's 3 people that voted for the second team, and 12 that voted for the first.
Um,
Alright,
they
so
like just for this.
So it definitely seems like Rurouni Kenshin is the underdogs for this match, as we are going to go into the draft pick of this game. Alright, Jake and Samara, I'll leave it to you.
Thanks, Deuce. Okay, we are in the ban phase and we see a Balmond being banned out. I mean, we don't really see Balmond being banned out much after, his nerf, but I mean, he's still pretty useful, so maybe that's why. Oh, the X-Borg always being banned out here. Okay, Sanji going to ban out a hero, and he chooses to ban out Diggy.
But alright, so Diggy, Bauman, and Exborg. Are they gonna ban Valir? Yes,
Yeah,
Valir it is.
they're always banning Villiers. I don't get it.
It's time to go to the RD show.
I mean, there's so many other more annoying heroes that I would think of banning. Like I just but anyway, we do see the Lilia getting picked up on the side of Oasis. I mean, Lilia's been doing pretty good in this tournament. Ah, okay, this is something we haven't really seen. A Farsa.
I thought it might be to flex a skin, but it's not even a great skin, is it?
I think that's the basic skin.
Yeah.
Or is it that? I don't think that's a skin at all, actually. I think there's
That's the
no
standard.
skin. Yeah. Okay, but we do see the Uranus getting picked up again, another hero that we
Eunice.
haven't really seen. Yeah,
Oh, you,
Uranus.
I thought you called him Eunice for a sec.
Who's Eunice? Okay, anyway, Jake, we do see Gwen and Yu Zhong coming in from the side of Oasis as well. Yeah, I'm not
They
really
don't pick
sure.
Diggy. Oh, they can't pick
They
Diggy. That's why they
they
banned
can't
Diggy
pick
to pick Guinevere.
the stand
Yeah.
up.
So Tigreal.
Kind of working not so much in their favor though, because like Pig is such a good set tank, and he's been like so OP. Like you get anyone in your ult, and they cannot escape, like unless they have Purify or unless they have a Valier. But
Valir is banned.
um, yeah, exactly, Valier and Diggy. So not much hope for this.
Did they
Okay,
pick Atlas?
last ban. And Martyrs ban.
3,000 worlds,
Alright.
and not a single worthy.
I want Oasis to pick Atlas or Angela.
Come on, Dexter. It's our showtime.
We see Claude has been picked up by the side of Rurouni Kenshin. And who the hell is there wrong?
I think it's gonna be Green Room.
Oh,
Room.
Gwyn wrong.
But yeah, so we do see Sanji circling down that carry pick, and he does choose to lock it in, while Mikey's circling down that pack, and that's a very good pack skin. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so and we see an Akai coming in.
Jungle.
Yeah, Akai Jungle. That's a pretty tanky lineup that they have on the side of Rurouni Kenshin.
True, because Claude
Yeah.
is very.
But then there is an issue of not much damage. I mean, the Claude is their only true damage dealer, and then the Farsa as well. But
They
I mean,
need to
Francis
protect
being that's
Farsa when
red.
she does her ultimate, right? So that's why they've got a few tanky heroes.
But then again, you know, if Tig manages to make a set, it is GG's. But I don't know. In terms of comp, I am going to be favoring Oasis. Um, even though I'm not super huge of a I'm not super huge of a fan of the Gwyn roam, but yeah, I do think they have a pretty decent amount of damage, quite a lot of set potential as well, and you know, Carrie's been so strong, whether she's been played the semi tank or just normal build. So yeah, I'm gonna side with Oasis on this one. What's your thoughts, Jake?
I'm siding with this with the skins, aren't you? Yeah,
No, I'm not.
I do agree with your prediction here. I believe that Oasis should be the ones coming on top, but it all comes down to how they actually play this out. For some reason, it shows that Farsa and Uranus aren't experts. So 3 heroes on that side are experts, and on the other side we've got Oasis, who's got a whole team of experts. But some do say that the experts don't make a difference. So let's see. Over to you lot for commentary. Over and out.
Okay. Okay, welcome back, Super.
Okay, thank you, Jake and Samara. And yeah, as we can see here, Tigreal missing out his pushback. Uranus, I'm not sure how well he does against the Yuzong there. I've seen that Yuzong is pretty good in the EXP lane, but I mean, already as we can see, Panda taking quite a bit of damage. Actually, I'm not too much of a fan of Rurouni Kenshin's draft because, spatial migration onto the Farsa, doing a bit of poke. And
Yeah,
Uranus.
also not a fan of their draft. Too tanky, not much damage, but they do have set potential, but still.
Yeah, they do have the set potential, but I feel like Akai and Tigreal, they have like this. It's like the combo is counterproductive.
Yeah, it is.
Spatial
Because,
migration
like,
onto the Tigreal here. He has to flicker out. Too much damage. Uranus seems to be surviving in his lane for now. Already seems to be working for that dominance ice. Blast taking quite a bit of damage from the Lilia as well as the Guinevere. Probably won't be able to contest this turtle for the moment. As Mikey is gonna look for an invade. Gets the kill on Farsa. But oh. Heavy spin comes out, doesn't lock him into place. As Uranus gonna get taken down by the Dragon Sail as well as Lilia's bombs.
what are they called though, those bomb thingies?
I have no idea. As you can see,
too.
Mikey taking spatial migration as well as Viola Requiem onto the Tigreal. Lilia gets the kill. And
report Lilia for kill steal Elfie.
otherwise, Oasis is having a pretty good start here so far. Yeah, I don't think this Uranus pick is going to do much. I mean, there is a carry on the enemy team, and He looks to be spatial migration onto Tigreal and Akai. Akai uses heavy spin, locks down the Guinevere, but won't do much. Mikey chasing for the kill, tanks the turret. Alfie gets the kill. Yeah, I don't
this
think.
is also turning out to be quite a one-sided game.
Yeah. Oh, Carry in a good spot to get a kill. Does make him low though.
Yeah, you can do it, Sanji. Oh my god.
Sanji, you
Okay,
can do it,
alright.
babe. The way you put your back into it.
Huh?
Oh, Yuzong going in for an invade here. Black Dragon form is used up to get Eric Vincent out of that dangerous situation. But I think Akai didn't get that blue buff. Who was it? Oh, it was Yuzong. So I guess it was worth it. Heavy Spin was committed. He won't have that resource for this turtle, so I don't think he can contest it. He didn't even have oh, actually he did have heavy spin, but he didn't have retribution. Oh, Crane gets taken out despite that blazing duet. Wasn't doing much damage. Let's see. Oh, he has Demon Hunter sword.
Gwyn gets a kill onto Uranus on the mid lane. I did turret dive for that one, but yeah, it was worth it. Lilia poked him down so much.
Yeah, I mean, Oasis on a 6,000 goal lead here. Alfie, with the spatial migration, Crane has to use his Purify.
I mean, 6,000 gold bleed and it's not even 6 minutes. That is wild.
It's somewhat of a repeat of the previous game, but
Actually,
I feel like spatial migration coming out again. Carry uses the Purify, so the implosion doesn't really do anything. Blazing Duet comes out, not doing much damage, as well as the heavy spin. A lot of these ults came out. Oh, Yuzong with the Black Dragon's tail, and they get a 4-0 trade.
and Sanji on that carry was just shredding so much.
Yeah, I don't like the first two picks were probably the worst, because obviously Farsa against most roamers, she just gets cancelled so easily. Like even if you had to take a Ruby as the roam, like she just her ult gets cancelled so easily that I don't think it was even worth picking out this character. And then Uranus, there was a carry open, so he's not going to do much. Spatial migration onto Akai does use the heavy spin to lock down Guinevere, but he won't be able to sustain the damage coming out from Yuzong.
Fast stationary here for the past like 10 seconds. I think Farsa might be experiencing some internet trouble.
Oh, spatial migration on the Tigreal again. Interesting Violet Requiem, but Sanji doesn't have mana, I think, to have gotten that kill. You'll be amazed at how much the second skill for carry, like you wouldn't think it does, it helps that much in terms of damage, but it actually does, because during the ult it gives 2 attacks, which, if I'm not mistaken, you only need like 5 total stacks. So you a 3-man implosion, but doesn't really get much. Mikey taking quite a bit of damage from the turret, but Rurouni Kenshin doesn't have the resources to capitalize on that.
Someone is crushing on Sanji. According to the chat.
Spatial migration onto the Claude. Carrier gets the kill. Mikey, going in. Vincent in a bit of danger, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
And yet again, it's
I mean, that
a
was a 1-for-4 trade.
Yeah.
That's quite worth it. It looks like they could actually end here.
yeah, but we can call. Oh, Mikey gets the kill on Fausta, probably due to the lethal ignition. And Sanchi will be looking to end the base.
You got a shout out.
Yeah, I gotta shout out Sanji now. I would have shouted him out anyway, you know, not just because Doof told me to. um, I mean, how could I not? He called me Samara Cha in the lobby.
Parma.
No, I mean, I prefer being called Samara Cha than Shawarma.
Right, so what's your opinions post game?
I mean, there's not much again that I haven't said. I mean, I did say, you know, when they picked up the Fasa and the Uranus, I was like, you know, we don't really get to see this much in tournaments, and you know, it's kind of for a reason. We don't really see them much, but yeah. And I did say, you know, in their comp, they didn't have much damage. You know, they did have set potential, but that was pretty much all they had. The Claude was like their main source of damage, and you know, he was severely underfarmed for like most of the game, not really able to do much. And yeah, the Tig wasn't really able to make any good sets either. You know, he did make it like once, but got cancelled out so quickly. But yeah, I mean, GG's to both teams. And GG's to Oasis, like they really play that well, even though like, you know, I'm not such a huge fan of the Gwyn Roam. Like they pulled that off so neatly. And yeah, GG's to Lilia for that MVP. I mean, she was doing so much of damage and so much of slow at the same time, just poking down uh all those tanky heroes. And of course, GG's to Alfie and shout out to Sanji. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the match, Jake?
To be honest, my eyes, I just love to see the way that the Gwyn kept on going to their base and then pulling back out just to taunt them. You know, they knew that they won regardless of what the outcome was going to be. They knew that they'll be winning, so that confidence definitely did play a part in it as well. And I'm judging by the poll that we ran on YouTube chat. It seems like everyone was predicting, well, most people were predicting that Oasis would win anyways. So they lived up to their name. GG. Jesus.
I mean, the people in the chat probably know them. Like, you know, we don't really know them much, so
I want to play this game.
you know. Yeah, casters versus who is this?
Casters.
MY? Who is this? Oh, is it the? I forgot the name of that team. The one from the first match. Dark Shadow something. Dark Stars, I think. Why are they in the lobby? Oh, are they playing? Oh yeah, they are playing. It's Dark Stars and Outwit Esports. Outwit Esports. No.
Mhm. To play. Loki left the lobby. Alright, Dark Stars has got their 5 and they've actually got 6. Nope. A moment of silence for the fallen warriors in these tournaments so far. Alright, we got 5-5. I just invited Fluffy. Shall I ask him to commentate?
I asked him already. So he told me he was coming in 4 minutes and he just made it in time before the lobby started. Thank God. Anyway, hi Fluffy. No, is Fluffy here? He didn't join the call yet. Oh my God, let me message him.
So as we're going to start the next game, which will be Outwards Esports versus Dark Stars. I feel like Dark Stars, they have a good grasp on drafting, and I do feel like they have a good like play style. So we're just gonna have to see how Outwards Esports does, and yeah, over to the
They've
panel.
missed it. Outwards Esports, is that their name? They've missed the first ban, and so did Dark Stars. Have they messed up something that they're all skipping their bans?
Maybe they are just skipping bans to leave some heroes open. Who knows?
Fluffy has arrived. Welcome, Fluffy. Good to see you. Haven't heard your voice ever since you moved to America, it seems.
Engulfed in flames.
Yes,
What?
hello,
We
hello.
just having this the other day. He was here.
I probably
Yeah, I
wasn't here.
casted like today. I cast like yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that.
Yeah,
I wasn't
I
there.
said I'm just gonna bring him on again because I missed Fluffy. You know, I missed forgetting him as well. I'm
Damn.
kidding. I'm kidding. I do remember you. Anyway,
Sometimes, but it's okay.
Anyways, Fluffy, I'll let you panel with Shawarma, yeah? Over to you guys.
Okay,
hmm,
fantastic. So, what do we think about the picks so far? We see the X-Borg, the Valentina, the Uranus.
I mean, I do like the Valentina pick. You know, I think she's like really useful because she's got quite a lot of burst damage, and like if you build like CD pen and magic damage on her, she's like so good. And at the same time, she's so useful in team fights when she can steal ult, you know. But at the moment, not really much for her to work with. Looking for like a good set hero. That would be really nice for her to steal an ult. But we do see
I,
them picking up the Bruno and the Lilia. Yes, Fluffy.
yes, definitely. No, I think the Valentina does do quite well with the X-Borg ulti as well. Since it does give her that free range just to go in, and it does help with her escaping, and that pure and true damage coming through, like getting those low HP targets in a team fight. I personally play Valentina, and it's one of the alts I would usually go for. But obviously, a set tank would be quite fantastic here for her to just to have the option. Even the Lilia's black shoes work quite well with her. But we do see the Erathal, something that I don't really see being picked up a lot. I'm surprised that we didn't see Aurora or Renana coming through from both of these teams as well. I think very two strong mages that are just being overlooked now at this stage.
I mean, we've been seeing Nana being played in like almost every match, and if it isn't Nana, then it's Lilia. They really do love those heroes, but I mean, they are really OP at the moment, so yeah. Okay, we do see them
And if-
circling down Barat's jungle. You know, I like Barats in jungle.
Yeah, I definitely think he's quite strong. Now, we do see the Baxi jungle also coming out here. Both sides actually very tanky and maybe looking to pick up that Baleric or the Diggy. I think a bit early for the Diggy pick, maybe. I don't see too much CC on the other side here. Even if I go for the Angela. Sorry, Samar?
Yeah, I said there isn't much CC, so I don't really see, you know, what the Diggy is really going to be doing. But you know, maybe they did pick it because the Rome was last pick, and they just picked it as a contingency measure. But yeah, we do see them picking up an Angela. I haven't really seen an Angela in this tournament so far. So yeah, kind of excited to see how they actually use her.
I have to say, I do like the Angela pickup, especially with the Scomp, because most of the heroes inside the Scomp can work very well with her. I know the Erathal Angela combo is quite strong, and then obviously you have the Baxia and the Uranus, which just will stop them from dying ever. And even the Valentina, if she goes in with maybe the last Insanity, it's a good skill for her just to get that survivability for her to get out as well, dealing the damage and getting out. So I do think that Angela is really great in working with this entire comp. But yeah, which side do you think is going to take it here? Which draft do you like more?
Mm, this is a little bit of a tough one. Okay, because you know, I am biased towards that Barat's pick, but then, well, on the side of Dark Stars, they have so much to work with there. I mean, you know, they have that Valentina, they have the Basha, and you know, I like Basha jungle as well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the size of Outwit Esports. Just based on that Borg and the Barat's pick, as well as that Lilia. I'm not really too sure about the Diggy, but yeah. So, yeah, which side are you picking, Fluffy?
I'll go for the opposite side. I'm going to be honest, I don't know the team's names that are playing since I just literally joined a minute ago.
Yeah, we
But yeah,
don't know them either this time they're playing.
Okay, but yeah, I'm going to go for DS.
That's Dark Stars, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. But okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it up for you guys for the casting, and yeah.
Thank you, Fluffy.
All right, thank you, Fluffy, for that. But before you go, I want to know: have you seen any of the Nigerian streams, Nigerian games so far?
I'm going to be honest, not really. I haven't seen any of these teams really play. None of the names are too familiar for me. But I do think this is going to be an interesting tournament in seeing what Nigeria has to offer for MLBB and how their playstyle maybe differs from ours.
Yeah, there is quite a lot of differences actually, and one being obviously the Valir being banned out every game, but we see Paras being taken to a small dino, loses all his stacks, which opens up Uranus to kind of invade him there, as we're gonna see Ahmed J start up that turtle. Louse of Insanity comes out, pops quite early, and Ahmed takes that Retribution, takes the turtle, whilst Uranus kills off Diggy there. Gonna get a double kill onto Lilia, so pretty good start on the side of Darkstars. I think Ninja made quite a big blunder by not keeping up with his stacks, but he does have that forgot what it's called. I'll just call it Wild Charge. Gets the kill on Ahmed J. Venus gonna use Sprint to get out of the range of Last Insanity. Heart Guard is on him. Looks to dive the turret for Danny. As you're gonna see Valentina taking the kill there, whilst Duzalo gets killed off by the Bruno and Diggy combo.
If I'm being honest, I haven't really seen a Borg die so much early game.
Uranus is actually one of the counters for Xborg.
Yeah, but I mean, he's kind of dying too much, you know?
Oh, did he? Yeah, but it's not like he died in lane. Obviously, because of Uranus constantly taking down his shield, he didn't have much shield for the turtle. So, we're gonna see a Wild Charge used by Valentina there, as Diggy gets the kill. Wild Charge used on Angela. So Outward Esports are actually taking this game back quite quickly. As we're gonna see a turtle started up. Both EXP laners have pulled up for this turtle. As Uranus is gonna do some poke damage on the side. Heart Guard is used on the Uranus there. Time Journey. Not sure why for. Last of Insanity wasn't even used up, I think, as a Faraga armor is popped. Uranus doing so much damage to Outward Esports. Actually, all the members are quite low, as Basha gonna take out that turtle, and Irithel might be looking at the free lane. So far, I mean, it's not so bad. Outward Esports don't wait. Oh, it doesn't show the turtle count here. Well, I think they got one turtle, right? Or did Darkstars take both?
Yeah, I think Darkstars took both.
But even then, it's not so bad. Like the goal lead is only 1,500. We've seen teams come back from worse, you know. But Bruno there's so much pressure on his lane that he might have to give up his turret. As Outward Esports,
Uranus going first down.
yeah, Uranus is gonna be quite annoying, taking the attention of all the members of Outward Esports actually. Lilia using the black shoes, and Diggy has to use the time journey, otherwise he's gonna get taken out by Basha. As Basha is looking for an invade here. A lot of damage coming in from that Bruno, but he's not quite farmed up yet. Valentina takes out Diggy. As Uranus gonna look for a kill onto Xborg here. Xborg commits the flicker to escape, but he's not in any better of a situation, as Darkstars are going to look at taking him down. Last Insanity comes out, but he's not going to do much damage. He doesn't have the Frog armor, and he gets taken out by Uranus with a Heart Guard. As yes, slowly but steadily, Dark Stars is taking this game. Oh, a flicker was used by Valentina with Barat's ultimate. As we can see, Angela providing quite a bit of vision for his team, and Basha rolling into the back line. Gonna catch Diggy out here. Diggy has to use the flicker to get out. Oh, Bruno in a bit of a dangerous situation. Gets taken out by Rita. Black Shoes has been used as well as Purify. Diggy has to use a time journey, otherwise he was going to get taken out.
Uranus serving as quite the distraction.
Yeah.
Always managing to just get away, you know?
I mean, he has dominant size, he has the Oracle, so he's not going to be dying anytime soon.
I mean, the amount of heal he has is crazy, but at the same time, you know, this Diggy built Dominance Ice and not Necklace of Endurance, and that I don't really like that because Diggy's going to be mostly like backline. So he's not really going to be in any close proximity to these heroes to actually influence their healing.
Yeah, Dominant Size or Honor Support is counterproductive.
Yeah, exactly. Just taking up gold and doing nothing. But that's also why Uranus is healing so much still, even though, you know, they do have that anti-heal available to them. It's just that they're not really able to use it.
Yeah, and Brat's not going to be able to do much damage here. He doesn't have the War Axe, he doesn't have Brute Force Breastplate, but the Wild Charge goes out onto Uranus, doesn't hit a wall. Heart Guard comes out as Last Insanity comes out by the Valentina. Time Journey is used up, but it seems like Dark Stars are going to dive onto Outward Esports in full force. Uranus gets the kill onto Xborg. The only survivors being Diggy and Barat. Bruno, his damage is not gonna come online for a while yet. He doesn't have the Berserker's Fury. He opts to go for the Windtalker instead. Xborg, he's doing some damage now with the War Axe, but it's not enough. It's not enough. He needs to get that Brute Force Breastplate. Last Insanity comes out by the Valentina. Doesn't really catch anybody because of the time journey. Heart Guard does go out onto Basha, which means that they can get this kill onto Uranus here, but the mid lane inhibitor turret will go down. So I guess it was like a worth it kind of trade.
Yeah, Uranus not really doing that much more. That, you know, he's just there to be a distraction, to take the attention away, and he's doing quite a good job of it because every time that he gets in, there's like 4 or sometimes the entire team just chasing him. Yeah, Uranus is having a pretty good game.
Yeah, that's for sure. And well, I guess Bruno does have anti-heal now, so I guess that's one of the reasons why Wild Charge comes out onto the Valentina. Time Journey is used up as well as the Hard Guard. I don't think they'll be able to catch him. Loss of Sanity comes out from the X-Borg, but he is in a dangerous situation with the Uranus onto him. But they're going to focus the Lilia first. X-Borg, he doesn't have immortality anymore. Faraga armor is popped. He's not going to make it, as there's only 3 members of Outward Esports left to defend this base. But I think Darkstars are going to look at getting the Lord now that Irithel pushed that bottom lane inhibitor turret.
I mean, Xbox just bought Radiant Armor.
It works. It works.
I mean, he should have gotten like Brute Force Breastplate or something like that. He chose to go a Radiant Armor second item.
I mean, there's so many options that you can actually take up, because there is, if you want extra, like a lot of healing, you can go for, what is this? A Bloodlust Axe, or you can go Ice Queen Wand. Or you can
Yeah,
go
I
Brute Force.
would
Oh,
have expected him to take out. I would have expected him to take out that Ice Queen wand, but I
Valentina
don't really
made
think
a
he's in-
mistake. Made a mistake. Goes into the full team of Outwards. Time Journey has been committed by Diggy there, but Uranus doing quite a bit of damage onto the Lilia. I think they are going to be able to defend this Lord, but Last Insanity comes out. Honestly, this feels like it could be a comeback. Like there's no reason as to why Outward Esports can't come back from this. They do have the Bruno, which can just start popping off and unexpectedly get some kills. He's going for that Berserker's Fury now, and then once he gets his Malefic Roar, he's gonna be doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, Uranus taking a lot of damage here. Hard Guard is marked onto him. Honestly, I would have actually just used the Last Insanity there, because he didn't have his ult to work with. As we're gonna see, Darkstars just respecting the space of Outward Esports, waiting for the next enhanced Lord. Let's see some recall action at the Lord, but just gonna zoom in here. Alright. I mean, Xbox does have dominance ice now, so I guess there is something. Oh, actually, like most of you Outward Esports bought Antheal. So Lilia has Necklace of Endurance now, Xborg, Dominance Ice, Bruno, Sea Halberd, Diggy, Dominance Ice. But yeah, Darkstars does get that Lord. Bruno gets his Berserker's Fury, so I'm gonna be expecting much more damage coming out from him. But like most of Darkstars are fully built, most of them. Okay, not most of them, one of them. Still though, they do have that 10k lead against Outward Esports, and Bharat's not having the best time here. He is going to be the small dino for this Lord Siege. Already, Faraga armor is popped. Irithel going to lock down that base. I don't think this is defendable. Time Journey comes out, but Irithel finishes the game.
Victory!
Is Fluffy here? Fluffy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, but yeah, GG's to Dark Stars. Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting game coming out there from both teams. Definitely the draft I went for proved to be superior here. Yeah, I just think that Angela did so much for the team, and I don't really feel that DigiPeak worked out for the side of OE. I can't remember their name at the moment.
Outwit Esports.
I knew it was esports something at least. But yeah, very good game coming from both. Just Outward Esports just got a bit outplayed in the early game. I do see why they maybe go for the Valia pick. More on the Nigerian side, they do go for the more kind of tanky heroes, which is obviously the Valia plays very well into them, and he does struggle a bit more into the assassin type of heroes. So it does make sense, especially giving that slow, making it hard for them to progress to you and helping your team with that escape as well, which the Valia could have offered a few times in those fights. So I definitely do understand why you would maybe ban a hero like that now.
Yeah, it was like this Xbox wasn't having the best time in lane against the Uranus there. I wasn't really paying too much attention to his lane to see how he went wrong, but yeah, well that is the results as we're gonna wait for the next team to come online, and we're just gonna go on a bit of an ad break here while we get both teams into lobby. So we'll be back in a few minutes.
Did you know that one project gives you ownership of some of the hottest AI blockchain metaverse and Web3 projects in the world before the public even knows about them? A project that rewards you in multiple ways, including receiving new rare and scarce tokens every 12 hours. Your rewards are automatically paid by smart contracts in real time without human intervention. All smart contracts have been independently audited by one of the world's leading and most respected blockchain auditors, CertiK. With the potential to earn multiple 6 and 7 figures, with as little as $100, you will be part of the multi-trillion AI blockchain, metaverse, and Web3 megatrend.
All right, welcome back everyone to the fourth match of tonight, which will be Demigods versus Rurouni Kenshin. And wait, so which one? Oh, Rurouni Kenshin is on the right hand side, whilst Demigods on the left. And yeah,
Yeah,
let Fluffy and Samara handle this one.
no, thank you, Doof. Okay, right off the bat, we do see a Valia ban and a Minotaur ban. Oh, I mean, Valia's banned in every match, so yeah. And we do see a Diggy ban coming in as well. They're probably going to go for comp with a lot of set potential if they are banning out that Diggy.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Small. I definitely think hopefully we see a Tigreal coming through for the on the left hand side. I already forgot the name. Sorry, my bad, guys. But I do think probably tanky jungle as well. Coming through from both sides. I do think the Smartest will probably go full tank. Maybe just the only damage item you'd probably go for is Fury Hammer. I could be completely wrong as well, but it would make sense banning out the Valia. And then we. Yeah, no, I've seen, but I've also seen some of the guys just go for straight tank build with the Fury Hammer nowadays. I think it does depend on the type of comp you face as well, and how much you should carry or be able to carry on the Martyrs in the early game. But we do see that Charisla and the Melissa coming through as well, and the Aurora. What's your opinions about the draft so far?
I mean, both sides have pretty stacked draft. I mean, look at that Martis, Aurora, and the Tig coming in from the side of Rurouni Kenshin. Like I said, they were going to go for more of a set heavy comp since they did bang out that Diggy. So, it did leave a lot open for them to pick up, and yeah, we do see the Terisla and Melissa coming in from the side of, I forgot this team's name. Demigods, is it? Yeah, Demigods.
Yeah, I definitely called out the tick. The Marsha, something I haven't really seen being picked up yet. Or something I don't really ever see being played. I know Moonshine's been struggling with this hero. Revamp after revamp after revamp. But yeah, maybe she does. I know there was a game in Equilibrium, or the current tournament that is happening. I could be wrong with the name, which I did see a Marsha completely dominate.
Yeah, it was a Equilibrium match, and yeah, there was a really, really good Masha player. Um, kind of forgot his name, but I do know he was like super good on his Masha. Like no one could actually beat him on that hero. Um, but yeah, looking at the bans, we do see a Armon and Sicilian ban coming in. They always seem to be banning out the Sicilian. Um, I don't really see many people playing Sicilian though, but like I don't know, maybe on their server they do. I do see them circling down the Kai jungle, and they end up taking the Harriet instead.
What are your thoughts about that, especially since I already picked up the Martyrs? Do you think that we may be thinking of a Martyrs EXP happening here, or? And yeah, the Sicilian, I just think it's for late game. If it goes to late, not a lot of mages compared to Sicilian at the late game, especially with the damage that he does get off those stacks as well. So
Yeah,
definitely going to be a very interesting draft for me though.
yeah, no, definitely. We do see really interesting drops coming out. I mean, on the side of Rurouni Kenshin, they do have, like, I would say they have a pretty stacked draft. And I'm actually thinking that Rurouni Kenshin has the better draft over here. The implosion
Yeah,
coming up from Pig, and then of course Aurora, who's going to be able to freeze them. Benny can do a lot of damage. Clint is a really good marksman at the moment, and Marcus as well. Like Martus, yeah, he does kind of fall off in the late game, but if you utilize him like to his full potential in the early game, you could get a lead and keep it. So yeah, I'm gonna say that I like Veroni Kenshin's draft. Which one do you prefer, Fluffy?
I do agree with you. I think if the other side, I think it's demigods if they want to stand a chance. I think that Kai will work well to maybe stop the implosion with that heavy spin coming out. I know it does counter the implosion quite well. So if the timing is great, I think demigods should be able to equal this out. But I'm agreeing with you mostly. I think the side with the Tig will do great. I do prefer their draft a bit more.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to hand it over now to Doof and to you, Fluffy, for the commentary.
I think we can do trio, so you can just stay with us Samar as well.
I think she's going to
Tell
sleep.
us what you.
I think she's going to sleep.
No, I'm not. I might go after this match though, but for now I'm here. I will stick around and add in my 2 cents, don't worry.
Alrighty then. Alright, thank you, Samara. So, I haven't really had an amazing look at. Hey! Oh, God. Yeah, so my cat almost switched off my PC. Alright, Flicker commented by Teresla doesn't really hit Benedetta. But it's
It
8
might
for
be in
effort.
trouble here as well.
Yeah. Flicker commented, but everybody using Flickers nowadays. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't understand that flicker by that Tig at all. Maybe underestimating the damage that his first skill has. Oh,
Oi, first blood.
they're in trouble there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, now my PC not in any danger of getting switched off. I can focus. But yeah, Benedetta not really is quite underestimating the damage that Teresla can take out, even though he took boots as his first item. But he's probably gonna go ahead and bowl Fury Hammer now, or maybe he's just gonna rush Bloodlust Axe.
Yeah, definitely. I just think Teresla is such an underrated EXP rate. It's hard to play against him with most heroes as well, especially with that penalty zone hitting. It will be quite difficult for the Benedetta escaping if she gets caught off guard as well.
Yeah, Tigreal just a bit bamboozled there that he used his retry to take the turtle. Invisible retry, but yeah.
Definitely see some interesting plays coming up from both teams. Kai and Marsha are doing quite well in base here.
Hey, why nobody pause? Let's give them a pause here.
Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't see either of them on the map, so...
I wasn't even looking, because my cat jumped onto the top of my PC and he almost stood on my power button. So it was a rough one, yeah.
Yeah, no, because I was checking and was like, okay, Kai did clear the bus, but why didn't he come to the turtle side? And then I was like, oh, but I didn't see him on the map. But it's okay, we'll blame it on Samara for not talking to us.
Yeah,
It's a lot easier.
Samara not paying attention. We're gonna have to cut her pay, and
I didn't get paid.
we're gonna have to put in more work hours into her contract.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have
I work
to
a lot.
probably gonna have to make her shout out Sanji a few more times.
Oh, shout out to Sanji. He's one of my favorite characters in One Piece.
Yikes.
I'm kidding. I actually like Luffy a lot and Zoro. But Sanji is quite good as well. Very chivalrous guy.
I think he's just a massive sump. Anyways, who's my favorite character?
Wrong though. Blackfoot Sanji. Okay, who's your favorite? Nick and Robin?
No.
Who?
Big Mom.
Who?
Big Mom.
What arc is that from?
Oh, okay. You only about 300 episodes in, right?
Like 360 something, yeah.
I was just kidding, anyways. As we're gonna go back into the game here, hopefully, okay.
We're not seeing the Kyle and Marsha come back, but we can always listen to Saman do further talk about One Piece. Definitely want to see it one day, so might catch a few interesting things happening right there.
Yeah, I think
You
you'll
need to
finish it one
AFK.
day.
He needs to finish Attack on Titan. He told me, oh, I finished it because Seppi made me watch it. And then I was like, oh yeah, it was so sad that Eren had to die. And he's like, what? And he didn't end up watching the special eps. Like, he just watched the second part of season 4.
And I'm sorry for the spoilers, guys. Samar doesn't think about our normal viewers that haven't finished it yet. And we
Excuse
do
you,
see Ellie
everyone has
surrender.
finished it. They conceded defeat. What the hell?
3v5 is a bit difficult for some, so
That is true. That is true. So yeah, the win goes to Rurouni Kenshin over here. Oh.
yeah, I do think maybe the Marsha was something happened there, and then a disconnect maybe or something would make sense. I don't know, guys. Do we have any matches left?
We have
some
quite a few.
Fantastic, but since that didn't count as a match, Samar will stick around for another 2.
What? No. I might stick around for like one more. So depending on how tired I am, I might fall asleep right here. And you guys might hear me snoring. Or I might leave the call, depending. But yeah, I will stick around for at least one more. We'll see how it goes from
Well,
here.
in all fairness, you did kind of fall asleep initially, but
Huh?
you did kind of fall asleep between the Marsha and the Akai, but me and Doof will forgive you for that. Can't expect you to always remember everything or do your job fully.
I didn't fall asleep. I was here.
Okay, but we didn't hear the comment of them not playing. Usually you are our most observant player. Checking for
Oh, so
pauses and
I was
As you can tell,
I was replying to my messages, and so I didn't really think much was going on at the start. So I was just checking my phone, and yeah. I mean, I could have watched it, but yeah. Anyway.
guys, you heard it here first and highest Samar ever. She will be on her phone during working hours. So
That is not true. No, but like, okay, to be fair, I have phones in both my hands, right? One I'm watching the game, and the other one I'm replying to my messages and stuff. And so, I just took my eyes off the one for a few seconds. That is it. It's okay, but I was paying attention afterwards.
yeah, definitely when I called out the pause, when you started talking about something that interests you. But don't worry, we at least know your favorite characters in One Piece now. So
At
when
least we
should
know
our
that
next
we
match
didn't even
start?
finish Attack on Titan. At least we know that.
It's okay. You see, I still have the privilege of being able to finish it,
And I didn't
even though it has been spoiled.
I didn't even finish it.
What?
I didn't watch the movie.
Wait, no, Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I didn't watch the movie.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know. You know what? I don't know either of you.
It's okay. Samar just giving up on friendship and everything just because someone didn't watch one thing in life.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Like, I've known you guys for too long for that. Well, you not so long, but like I've known Doof for like years.
But okay, yeah. When is our next match going to start? Is there a possibility of it being earlier?
In like 9 minutes.
Yeah, in 9
I don't think I
minutes.
can get them into the lobby.
Okay. So are we going to hear Doof and Samar entertain us for 9 more minutes with One Piece, or are we going to find some other way of entertainment?
You know what?
Uh,
Let me play a video for these guys.
I'm gonna play a video. Okay.
Yeah, let me play a video. Let's see. What video can I show? For 9 minutes, eh? Let me.
No, the M5 Grand Final.
Yeah.
Last match.
No, hell no. Why would I show that? Let me show something from our YouTube channel. Let's see. Imagine if I put One Piece on the stream right now.
I'm pretty sure you would get copyright strike. You remember you have to start at episode 1 for some of us are still quite behind. You know,
Well,
they haven't even
I
started
stopped.
yet.
I stopped at like episode like 800 or something. 900.
Yeah.
Actual brain rot, bro. I used to watch that thing back in days on my BlackBerry with the 144p. When I had, you know, like it was a good day. Maybe I had some food. I want to spoil myself. I used to pop it up to 240p, just so I can read subtitles.
At least you're better than the Americans, because you're still watching sub. Guys, sub is the way, not done.
Obviously, sub is the way. Like, are you even watching anime if you're watching it in dub?
Well, if you're American, you would agree that dub is best.
That's because their one brain cell cannot focus on reading subs and watching at the same time.
Yikes! Hey, you know what, guys? Any Americans watching this stream? We are not affiliated with Samara. She does have a contract with us, but
It was a
they will-
joke. It was a joke. I'm taking jabs at Fluffy.
Her contract will be renegotiated after the stream, guys. Don't worry, we've got it.
we'll be looking at cutting her pay even further.
Yes, he's going to pay me 50% less. So from 0 it goes to, oh, would you look at that? 0.
I think the next negotiation, you're going to start paying us for being able to talk to us. Just a suggestion, that's probably going to work best out for all of the parties considered.
What we're gonna do is, like, when she does start getting paid, she's only gonna receive 50% of it for the first 3 months.
Alright.
definitely.
I'm gonna
And
strike that pay.
No, we in Africa, workers don't have rights over here. What union you
Exactly.
gonna join? What union you gonna join? Exactly. You don't have a
I'm gonna
union.
make my own union.
I don't think you have the facilities for that.
Okay, thanks.
It's okay, somehow. Me and Doof will share your 25% each way. So I'll get 25, you'll get 25, you know, just to boost us a bit.
Hey, I'll take you for 6-piece wings, chicken licken.
Oh my god, the last time I had chicken licken, it was so salty. Like, I couldn't eat it.
Would you guys judge me if I told you I've never had chicken licken?
No, I wouldn't judge you because I've only really had chicken licken like 3 times in my entire life.
Yeah.
You guys are whack. What? Did you not have chicken licken where you from, Fluffy?
Oh, no, I did. I just never went there.
Bro, it's like almost the same for me because like for a major part in like my childhood, I never actually went to Chicken Licken. If I did, like which is like maybe once in my first maybe 13 years, no, once in 15 years, I just got sliders, and then my previous actually not even 15 years, I'd say 22 years, and then my boss from my previous job treated me to chicken wings, and then since that day, like anytime I go for chicken wings, it's Chicken Licken.
Right, okay. Yeah, we have a place called like that in America. It's called Hooters. World famous, you know, for their chicken wings.
Yeah, I'm
Or
quite
nothing
sure.
else.
I'm quite sure they're famous for their chicken wings.
Yeah, I mean, they opened a few branches over here as well. Like everyone raves about the chicken wings.
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna
it's
be honest,
the
I went to the one. I've
you.
been to Hooters though, at Emperor's. Gonna admit, chicken wings were quite mid. Um, but I also have to say I don't eat chicken, so that probably had something to do with it.
What you eat? Beyond chicken?
Meat, lamb, beef, obviously.
You don't eat chicken.
You got to get, preferably not. Like KFC was once in a year for me experience. Like, and if it was KFC, it was a Boxmaster.
Yeah, the box master
Bruh.
is quite nice.
Yeah. Anything other than that, not really. I've never ordered chicken in a restaurant in my entire life. Let's say it like that. Probably the reason why I've also never been to a chicken licker. You know, it's kind of in the name.
That is true. That is true.
How's our video doing? How long have we been talking?
We got about 50 seconds left until it's game time, and already like both teams are starting to get into lobby here.
Okay, guys, so if you want a quick recap of what happened in the time after the game, we talked about how we take away women's rights in South Africa and take away 50% of their pay. We talked about most of us have never had
Yeah.
chicken lick go there. Apparently, Hooters has the best chicken wings, but we don't agree with that. They claim to have, and what else did I miss? Oh, and Deuce has watched 800 episodes of One Piece, and he said his brain started to rot, and it was all done on a BlackBerry, and 240p was the ultimate for him. He didn't even want to watch it in 1080.
Not all, and remember, 1080p wasn't even invented at that time, and
Yeah, that's true.
800 episodes wasn't released at that time. I think it was more about 400 or 400 or so. I think it was just around the time the time skip happened.
Oh,
So
someone messaged me from this lobby, and he's like, "Shout me out, Samara, please." Okay.
who was it? Who was it?
Who's this? Marcus. I don't know who that is.
Marcus? I don't see any Marcus here.
I also don't see a Marcus here, but someone just messaged me and they're not in my friend list, but
I will
anyway,
have
oh,
to.
now I lost the message because I came out of it and they're not on my friend list. But anyway, shout out to you, Marcus. I don't know who you are, and I don't even know if you're gonna be playing in this match. And yeah,
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for you, Marcus. We're watching. We will find you.
And we just had a scene from Taken right there from
I
the.
never
I
watched.
will find you.
I never watched Taken before, by the way.
Oh, damn.
Like I
okay,
was.
that's
You see,
almost
it's-
as bad as me not watching Titanic. Like that's
I
almost equally as
also
bad.
didn't watch Titanic, but like I was
Oh
going
my
to
God.
I was going to watch Taken like this weekend, like when was it? I think Monday. Like I couldn't sleep, so I got up and I watched. I made like a whole freaking buffet, like eggs, kebabs, chips, toast.
And you didn't invite me.
Nah, look,
Imagine.
it was like 5 a.m. I was thinking of greeting you for Fajr, but I said nah. And then I went to
Okay.
start a movie, and it was either between Taken or The Beekeeper. And I watched The
Okay, I don't know
Beekeeper.
what is that?
Me
It's
neither.
Is it a movie?
Jason Statham movie.
The transporter guy. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, how about this? Ruth, have you watched The Matrix?
Yeah, of course I watched The Matrix.
Oh my God,
Okay,
okay,
if you
never
say
mind.
no,
I didn't watch The Matrix. Okay, have you watched Star Wars?
I watched the first one and the last one.
I watched
Okay,
none. Okay, have you watched Star Trek? I think it's called.
Yeah,
yes.
but that's a TV series, no?
No,
get the
like the
movies and
movies, the old movies.
Okay, I think I watched the series version, and then I watched the one movie with Cumberbatch.
Oh, Benedict. Okay. Yeah, I didn't watch any of that. I am the worst at watching like movies and series and things. Like these days, I really just watch anime. So yeah, there's that.
Did you watch Top Gun
No, what is that?
with
Very familiar though.
Tom Cruise?
It's Tom Cruise.
I mean, wait.
With
I'm
the
only gonna
airplanes, with the
read them
jets.
quickly. Top Gun. Action. Romance.
It's an old movie, by the way.
Well, there's two.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just
I
released
just
it. But
Googled it. No, I didn't watch this. I didn't watch this.
Did you watch
The
the
Top Pilot.
Marvels?
Maverick. Is that how you got the name Mavericks?
I
I
didn't
don't
make
know.
the name. I'm assuming that's where Chixie got the name from.
Oh, okay, okay.
Did you watch
Did I watch?
the Marvels?
No, is that new?
Yeah. I've been
No, I
watching that
didn't.
movie for the past like 3 weeks. Can't seem to finish it. And Marvel, if you're watching this, if you sponsor me, I will finish that movie.
you
Yeah,
heard it
definitely.
here
I will
first.
even start watching it. I will actually watch a movie, Marvel.
I will go to the cinema and I'll watch
Oh my God.
well, what ass? Oh wait, I'll go to the cinema and I'll
Oh
watch
my God.
Madame Web. Wait, that's not even Marvel. That's not
I don't know
even.
about the dumb web,
No,
but anyway,
that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Doof that.
Sony, if you're watching this, I will go to watch Madame Web in cinemas if you sponsor me. Guys,
Okay,
but
so I don't know, the Marcus guy,
yeah.
who told me to shout him out, he just messaged me again to say thank you. You are so kind.
Why?
Okay,
Hey, how come I'm not
you're
getting
welcome.
messages, guys? So what's going on here?
Do I follow this guy back or not? I'm gonna choose not to. Sorry.
Alright,
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, everyone's in
Yeah.
lobby.
Guys,
Yes,
can I
Floppy?
just say I feel like a third wheel here, just a bit, you know.
That's how Amy feels all the time, so it's nothing new.
I just wanted to say that, but I do think both of you are very uneducated when it comes to movies. But listening to what you haven't watched yet kind of
I
hurts.
really
But
want
it's
to use that uneducated when it comes to things like entertainment. we use the term uncultured instead. But like, I am cultured, just like you know, in a different way. I just
I
don't
like the
like movies.
I entertain myself.
Yeah, exactly. I entertain myself, and I watch anime for entertainment, and yeah, it anime is so much better than watching most movies anyway. So,
I guess, but there's like a lot of harem animes, like a isekai harem thing. That's just like a whole lot of ass that I don't watch.
I mean, I don't watch any isekai weird anime and no harem or anything of the sort. I watch like, normal good anime.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna go into the next match, which will be Rurouni Kenshin versus Dark Stars. And yes, wait, it's Dark Stars, or is it Demigods?
It's Dark Stars.
All right, panel, take her over.
Okay, we do see our, the characteristic bands of Filia and X-Ball coming in.
Yeah, definitely. Our favorite band so far. Definitely the
Yeah, they're
Valia.
one band.
Definitely something that we should maybe look into more. Maybe there's a merit behind this. I do think they prefer the tank jungle a bit more, which is slightly. I don't know about in SA at the moment, but I think it has slightly gone out of the meta. It's still meta, but not as much as it always was. Would you agree, Samal? Would you say tank meta is still very strong in your opinion? Or do you think assassins have a bit better role to play currently?
What was left undone.
Or
I
fight?
think the tank jungle is actually still kind of meta. Like, I see a lot of people using Akai jungle, Barsha jungle, and Fedrin jungle as well. It works so well. So yeah, I think it's still pretty good, you know.
Yeah, even the Guinevere every now and then I still see with the tanky build. But we do see the DD first pick getting picked up. Maybe gonna see the Cho as well. Showing off the King of Fighter skins there. I think it's called Yuri. And the gold.
Okay, we do see a Valentina and Tirisla coming in from the side of Dark Stars. I mean, Tirisla could set potential. He's quite a strong XP laner. And we do see Vexana coming in. Like, Vexana is quite good these days. Especially like if you build her right and you play her right. Okay, we see a Veil coming in from the side of Rurouni Kenshin. Veil hasn't really been doing so good these days. I mean, after the revamp that actually kind of nerfed him, I don't really like this pick.
Yeah, the Veil's kind of something that you don't see as much anymore. I do think he has a bit more crowd control, but his damage was definitely nerfed quite a lot, especially with the update. But we do see the Claw being picked up here as well, which I kind of like as a gold laner now. Very strong, offering mobility. And yeah, definitely some high damage with the Blazing Duet.
Chivalry is dead, and I will revive it. Gaze upon the edge of the void.
We do. and the cards are being picked up. All them sold up. Samal, what's your opinions about the draft so far?
I am the power of light incarnate.
I mean, I'm, I'm not really sure about the Kaja pick. I mean, Kaja is a good support, but yeah, I haven't really been seeing him like getting picked up in any classic or ranked matches these days. I don't think like he's in the meta.
It's the proof that I am still alive.
I always feel like you'll kind of be meta, you know, with offering the suppression and especially that single target. You always have that potential to get that pick off. But the Hanzo getting picked up is a very interesting pick for me, especially with the Gatochkaja, you know, that has the ability just to jump from him from halfway across the map. I'm not too sure about this pickup right there. But what would you say? What's your pick? The draft? Who do you think is going to take this?
Okay, so I have my reservations about both drafts, to be honest. Okay, so for the side of Rurouni Kenshin, I think they have a pretty good draft. It's just that you know, the Veil, I don't really like the Veil pick because he's not very good these days, and like he's not meta anymore. But yeah, on the side of Dark Stars, I do also think they have a pretty good draft. It's just that, you know, I do have my reservations about the Kaja. So yeah, it's both of these. But I mean, if I had to pick a side, uh, I'd say I'm gonna go to the side of Rurouni Kenshin.
I definitely agree with you there. I think I would also go for this side. I just don't see this Hanzo pick working out for them. I could be completely wrong. He could maybe dominate this entire game, but let's go to Duke. And I think Samar will probably join us still with the casting for a bit. Maybe focus this time if we see someone going AFK or something.
Yeah, thanks guys. Samara, hope you focused. Hey, Flicker coming out from Vale there into the opposite direction, I'm quite sure. And
I am so close.
oh, so Hanzo actually did a bit of an invade here. So Daroth loses out on the blue buff, so he's not gonna get to level 4 anytime soon.
Dude, what's your opinion about this Hanzo pick so far? It's not something you really see being picked up in the pro scene.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I guess it is good because Hanzo, without any real risk to him, he can go in and pop, force that time journey. He can force flickers, like as we see now, which will put his team, at an advantage.
Yeah, definitely. We do see here in the bot that the Daroth did try and jump on the Terizla, but the Terizla is quite a tanky target, and without the 4, I do think the Daroth just does lack that finishing ability.
Yeah, that
but
is
I do
true.
think he should be able to. I do think he should be able, if he goes for this raid before Turtle, he should be able to get level 4. But it might be quite close. Oh, but the Hanzo is scouting out here, maybe looking for a play, but the Veil does catch him. And dies as well.
Daroth gonna get taken
Daroth?
down. Penalty zone misses though. But it looks like Dark Stars are gonna have a uncontested turtle here. And yeah, honestly, I don't really like. Personally, I wouldn't take Kaja into a diggy because it's like you can get punished so easily. With the second skill of diggy, you'll flick it in, catch someone, and then sure, like the time journey can't purify it, but he can just use the second skill and you're not going anywhere. That is if the Diggy was there. But yeah, the Divine Judgment comes out, gets the kill on Vale.
Yeah, the side of Dark Souls just dominating quite early on here. I do think the Dairoth might go for this Kaja. But the Vexana with the Eternal Guard, I do think that is the ultimate name. I could be completely wrong.
No, it is.
It does help the Kaja.
I feel like this ult is so ass though.
Which one? The one of Vexana?
Yeah, Eternal God. Oh, see, Time Journey coming out here.
Admitted.
Dairoth probably gonna get taken out. Oh, Brody comes in for the save, but it's not. Oh, it actually does save.
Oh, but the Veil with the big set, and it does catch the Hunter.
Yeah, I think he catches the Hanzo and the Kaja there. Blazing Duet didn't really do much. He doesn't. Oh, he does have Corrosion Sight.
Yeah, but the thing with Claude is it does need that Corrosion and that Demon Hunter before it really starts pumping in quite a lot of damage. But they've already picked up the top turret here, so definitely outfarming the Brody quite well. Almost a K ahead of him already.
Oh, Joseph dodges the penalty zone there, and Trisla quite a bit out of mana, so I don't think he'll be able to do much more here as he recalls to the base.
Yeah, and the Hanzo just stealing that blue again from the Dairoth, just making sure he doesn't really get the farm that he needs to stay in the game. Which is a very great play for me from the side here of Dark Souls coming out. Especially since the Dairoth is quite a early game hero. And does fall off late, where the Hanzo does not really fall off during the late game, especially since he is quite safe with that ult of his. So playing this early game quite well.
I feel like Dairoth doesn't really fall off late game. It's just that because of, you know, his built-in armor piercing skill, we're gonna see the Eternal Guard popped off here. Hanzo going in to try and get this kill onto Vale, secures it, and Vexana gets the kill onto Gatochia. Flickers coming off from both teams, but Vexana gets the triple kill on Diggy. Yeah, but as I was saying, I don't think... Hey, what's going on? Flicker by the Brody. Purify is committed as well as Blazing Duet and gets the kill. I feel like Dairoth doesn't really fall off in the late game. It's just that, you know how he has that built-in armor piercing second skill? Because
Yes.
yeah, because more.
It's better than Malefic.
Yeah, because more oh, Divine Judgment onto the Diggy here. Hanzo gonna get the kill. Okay, to the Kaja. And Dairoth, I'm not exactly sure what he's trying to do. Probably gonna see the Eternal Guard coming out, but no, doesn't even need it.
Oh, but the big ult from Gatoth Kaja, I don't know, can't remember its name. The Vexana might be in a bit of trouble. Yeah, I do think she will fall. Charizla with the penalty zone coming out there, but he might get the skill on the Gatoth Kaja as well.
Yeah, I think. Hey, what?
Did you see that?
Time Journey. Oh, Diggy with the outplays coming here. And I don't see anything on this Gatoth Kaja.
Did you see that? When Diggy died, he stayed in the same place for the entire duration of him being dead. And when he respawned, then only he started moving. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
We need to confirm. We need to confirm that. Can someone kill Diggy real quick? Okay, there we go. Okay, he does.
He's running around.
No, now he's actually moving, but before that he wasn't. He was just in one place for the... Oh, look, he's just there now.
Okay,
Can
so
you see
Mal
that?
wasn't...
I mean, he does
he's
have... He does have like 5 seconds to respawn.
We do see... Oh no, he's running around some more.
No, but before that he was just like in the same place, not doing anything. Anyway,
I just find
yeah,
it
we
quite
should
interesting
do
that he respawns and immediately just pops the Time Journey. It's something that I haven't really seen. Maybe it's a new strat.
No.
But yeah, the side of Dark Souls is dominating this early game quite well, almost having a 7k gold lead at this stage. And getting all the outer turrets as well. But to go back to our previous conversation, dude, the reason why I feel Darov kind of falls off, I don't think his damage ever falls off. I just think his ability to fight during team fights is because if you go for a bit more of a damage build, he does die quite quickly, and the tanky build, it doesn't offer as much as you would always like to. So
That
it's better
is
for that one-on-one fight,
that
in
is
my
true.
opinion.
That is true. But even if you get like, let's say for example, you get 100 strike. Hey, what the hell is going on here? Did you
I
see
saw
that?
that penalty zone on the blue. Yes.
Um.
Quite interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So as I was saying, like you can get Hunter Strike, you can get Malefic Roar, right? And you can just go like full tank afterwards, and you'll still be one hitting marksman. So
The damage from that blazing duet coming out though, but yeah, this Claude is extremely fed at this point.
yeah, the time journey isn't going to help the Rurouni Kenshin through that.
Yeah, I just think they're probably going to have this Lord, and I do think they should have the ability to, if they play this right, to end with this Lord as well. Or maybe at least get one or two inhibitor turrets.
You see Hanzo,
I think it.
but you see my point of forcing flickers and time journeys out with the Hanzo ult.
Yeah, definitely. Like I play a bit of Hanzo myself every now and then. He's a very fun hero to play, and you can force it out. I just think with a Gato Kaja, you know, it can be so easy to catch this Hanzo off guard, especially just to jump on him if you play this right. But I don't think they protected their jungle enough in the early game, just to stop him from the invades. Because that invade from Hanzo at level 2, level 3, personally, I think he should have died there. It's not something you should really go for in these types of games. Your synergy as a team should be, you should know that is something that they might look for. But yeah, we do see the Lord pushing down the top turret. Terizla does come in with the penalty zone. This Gato Charger might be in a bit of trouble. Claude with the blazing duet does find the Brody. This might be over here. Only the Veil and the Direwolf left.
Yeah, I think it looks about GG's as Claude pushes down that turret, and the win goes to Dark Stars. Ugh.
Yeah, I just don't think that Biggie or Veil pick really worked out for them, unfortunately.
I mean, they didn't really need the Biggie in the first place because, yeah, there's not really much set potential on the side of Dark Stars except for the Terizla, and like he wasn't really doing much. Like I did see him use the penalty zone like once or twice, and then he didn't really get anyone in his ult. Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I would say that it wasn't that bad of a match. Like it wasn't completely one-sided, so like at least I can give Veroni Kenshin that. I mean that Gatot was he was doing a lot. He was doing quite a lot of damage. He was, taking quite a lot of damage. Diggy wasn't really exactly the best pick and also didn't perform well. And also that Veil, like I said, I had my reservations about that pick because, I mean, it is a Veil and the Veil was kind of
Victory so big,
nerfed
the
in his
struggle is
revamp.
small for
Um,
us.
but yeah, I mean, good game from both teams. GG's to both, and GG's to Con and GG's to Gon as well,
And then GG's to Sanji. And
Oh,
GG's to
GG's
Marcus.
to Sanji and Marcus as well. I mean, of course, how could I forget to shout them out, both Sanji and Marcus? Because I'm like super kind, right?
Alright, let's see. So now we have Oasis versus Outward Esports, no? Outward, yeah, Outward Esports. So let's get these two teams into lobby here.
If you don't mind me asking, Goof, how many matches do we have left after this?
Just these two matches.
Okay, just 2 left.
Yeah. You know it's a tough one when the streamer gets invited to the lobby last.
I wasn't invited to the previous one. I had to invite myself, request to get in. That's okay.
Hey, Samara.
It's okay. We'll do some live casting.
Alright, so as the teams are getting into lobby, we're just gonna go on a little ad break while I find some energy to carry forth, and see you guys in 2 minutes.
Did you know that one project gives you ownership of some of the hottest AI blockchain metaverse and Web3 projects in the world before the public even knows about them? A project that rewards you in multiple ways, including receiving new rare and scarce tokens every 12 hours. Your rewards are automatically paid by smart contracts in real time without human intervention. All smart contracts have been independently audited by one of the world's leading and most respected blockchain auditors, CertiK. With the potential to earn multiple 6 and 7 figures, with as little as $100, you will be part of the multi-trillion AI blockchain, metaverse, and Web3 megatrend.
Alright guys, welcome back to the sixth match of Group C, which is Oasis versus Outward Esports. And starting off, we already have a Valera and Digiban for the side of Oasis, whilst Outward Esports responds with a Lilia and an Xborg ban. Very stable bans we've been seeing so far, but I'm gonna allow Fluffy and Samara to take up from here.
Okay, thank you, Doof. But yeah, like we said, it's standard bans. We do see that Valia, that Borg, who've been like constantly banned out in every single game, and we do see the Lilia and the Diggy being banned. We do see a Gord pick coming in from the side of Oasis, and like I haven't really seen a Gord played in this tournament. So yeah, looking forward to see how that works.
Yeah, definitely. The Gore is interesting. I do actually think Gore is still kind of meta. I've seen him being played in the pro scene. Sometimes as a bit of a troll pick, but other times he does work out quite well for his team. We do see the Ixia and the Yuzong being picked up as well. On the other side, I was so happy for a moment when I saw the Diggy ban. I was like, maybe the Valia gets it past. Maybe we can see the hype behind the Valia, but unfortunately not. But we do see the Terizla and the Irithel being picked up as well. Samal, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I mean, we have been seeing a lot of Terizla picks in this tournament, but we haven't really been seeing him use to his full potential. Because I've seen a lot of missed Terizla ult. But yeah, maybe this is going to be different. You know, I mean, it is on the side of Oasis, and this is the team that like everyone's been hyping up. Because you know, apparently they have something special. So yeah, we're just gonna wait and see. And we do see the Vexana getting picked up as well. Another favorite mage amongst the people in this region, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. The Vexana getting picked up is quite interesting. Her spell is something I don't really see being picked on her as well. I'm going for the flame shot. I personally do prefer the flicker, but we will see how that works out. I don't know if her fear, her first skill, I think I can't remember, but I know it causes fear, does stop the ult of Gord. I think it possibly does.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I do think it is. I mean, we do see Beloit coming in from the side of Outwit Esport.
yeah, that is something that we see getting played more in the side of the SA server again. But we do see the Kadita. This might be a Kadita roam. I really like the idea of the Kadita being picked up, especially with the Vex and the Ixia. It would be interesting to see if any of them go with the Purify. And maybe the Nolan as well. Yeah, the Nolan does get picked up, so we don't see a tanky jungle coming out this side. Or this side.
Yeah, I don't really know about the Kadita pick actually, because I do think it would be good here, but I just don't think they need two mages, you know. And they're probably gonna go with Kadita Rome. But if they do, like, they don't really have much set potential now, and they also don't really have much durability, like in the team fights. Like their only front line is actually Terizla.
Yeah, Terizla
But
does have great set. And
I do
I do
have my reservations about the draft of the side of Oasis and Outwit Esports actually have a pretty good draft, not gonna lie. But like it does come down to the execution, of course, and the synergy and teamwork, which I know, like in terms of synergy and teamwork, Oasis does have that down. So yeah, waiting. We'll just have to wait and see how this actually turns out.
I have to say, I like this Kadita being picked up from the side of the Oasis. Because I definitely do think if she has the ability to maybe pick up the Ixia, the Vex, or even the Hayabusa before a team fight, it just automatically win for the side of her Oasis if she can get one of those squishies, so that the damage does quite fall off. But it would be quite interesting. The Balaric will have a bit better of a set potential. I do prefer Balearic with Flicker instead of Vengeance, but we will see how this works out.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash
Yeah,
them.
back to Doof. What's your opinion, Doof, about the draft?
Alright, thank you, Fluffy. My opinion, the Kadita pick, it definitely works. They do have the Terizla, which kind of allows them to gives them, it justifies the Kadita pick. Let's just say that. And they have Alfie has quite a few targets to actually pick off here, and like you said, it is the Hayabusa, it is the Vexana, it is the Ixia as well. But that just means that Loki needs to look at. Oh, okay. So Ninja missed his dash there. Otherwise, I think that might have been a kill. But yeah, Loki needs to be more careful about these bushes, and so does the whole team of Outward Esports, because that's what having a Kadita does. It automatically applies that map pressure for you. And you see Danny getting gone on here.
And first blood.
Yeah, there was just too much damage, and his sustain was coming a little bit too slow, so he got taken out.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I do find it quite surprising that there wasn't any Purify being picked up on the side of Alter Ego, or I can't remember their name.
Outward Esports.
Alter Ego's MPL. Yeah, I'm thinking of MPL team, nonetheless.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe the Kadita and the Gord don't have level 4 yet here for the first turtle. The Gord should be able to get it. And the Vexana as well. The Vexana might...
She might just get it
Yeah,
a
but
tad bit too late though. And already a penalty
Nana
zone.
does get it.
Yeah. Penalty zone onto 3. Black Dragon form, kind of chasing down Mikey, but he's gonna get away.
Wait, I think he gets picked up here.
Yeah.
There's a Petrify coming out from the Kadita right there.
No, there wasn't Petrify.
Oh, wasn't it? Sorry. Oh, I just thought it was on cooldown. I didn't. But yeah. Still great teamwork, and yeah, this Rizla should get quite a lot of tower gold right here now. But very good plays coming out from the side of Aces so far.
Yeah, it's Outward Esports need to clean up their game a little bit and just work together a bit more. They're not really like look at this. Vexana gets picked off by the Gord there.
And the Kadita does take the blue of Haya, which will make it a bit more difficult for him. Since Haya he does not need the blue, but he definitely does benefit from it quite a lot with his energy.
No, he definitely
So it will make it hard.
he definitely needs the blue. Like you can probably do one combo at best, but it's not gonna be too well. But we see Mikey going on to this Balearic
He does
here.
jump on the...
He jumps on the
Yeah,
board.
Haya did jump on... Yeah, but he did not use the ult. I do think if he ulted right there, he could have maybe picked up, but I don't know if the Gord did stun him just in time to get away there.
But look at this. Like I'm saying, the map pressure. This Ixia can't come anywhere close to the turret because of the Kadita, and the Fracture comes out, takes the kill onto Balearic.
Yeah, and this Irithal's just having free farm at this moment. Basically taking that entire gold shield right there.
Yeah, that's an extra 200 gold towards her.
Oh, and the Kadita does find the eye, but the eye does just escape with his shadows. Yeah, just the map pressure that she's providing at this moment. Oh, and she does find the Vex here in the mid lane.
He's gonna pay for it because okay, I don't know, but I'm guessing it was the 30% damage reduction from the early minutes.
Yeah, and she doesn't have the die hits as well. Because I do suspect that the Kadita might be going for the die hit. But yeah, definitely, she should have one-shotted the Vex if she wasn't under the tower.
Yeah.
I do think it was that 30 damage reduction coming out there. Valeric might be in a bit of trouble here. Okay, but no, they do decide to disengage.
Yeah, Vexana saved him from getting killed off there, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, the map pressure just coming out through. It's a 5k gold lead already for the side of Oasis. Yeah, and this high is not going to get any of his buffs soon yet. As well, Lynn just taking the blue again.
This is actually
just
the
not
first
being-
time we've seen Hayabusa. The Fracture misses out, but the Ocean Waves get the kill. As well as the penalty
Yeah,
zone.
already the first.
Oh.
The Nolan does in fact get shut down, but the map pressure is still just as much because Irathal might be able just to get a second tower here and basically push the lane through.
Yeah, I mean, Irithel has the monopoly of pretty much all the gold. She has the highest gold in her team, and she's leading by over 1,000 gold from the enemy marksman, and she is already building to the Berserker's Fury here, so she's gonna be popping off pretty soon.
Yeah, at a stage that is just going to come to a complete full item difference between the two, which is just going to make the matchup unplayable for the Ixia. But I wouldn't count the Ixia out just yet. We've all seen how the Ixia can just get a great ult during the later stages of the game and just turn the whole fight around.
That
And
is
this,
true.
I do think it does get more difficult with the Kadita the later the game does go. Especially since you're more in the base, so it's harder for it to catch. Speaking of catching the YZ there with the rough waves as well.
Yeah, with the penalty zone, but Hayabusa does get a bit of a trade onto Turtle. Not sure how much that's going to help, especially when he's suffering for his blue buff. He doesn't have the retribution either. Oh, Ixia
He
getting
does
gone
use
down
the
here.
shadow kill.
Yeah, Fracture takes out Ixia from the Nolan. But God will get the kill on Beleric. Terizla with the Dragon Tail. Oh, penalty zone onto 2. Kadita looking for a kill with the rough waves.
I don't think she'll be able to find. Oh, but the Teresa will definitely find the YZ right there. Yeah, just unfortunately, I think they shouldn't be looking for fights at this stage. Maybe just try and protect the turrets. And if they're getting invaded, they're just so far behind. I'd rather give up the buff than give another death to them.
At this point, there's not much they can do. I mean, Terizla just it takes about 3 people to actually take him down.
Yeah,
And
definitely,
God already has his damage. Irithel has her damage. Kadita basically, I mean, she has a Clock of Destiny. She's getting the Genius 1 now. So
the Cloak of Destiny is a bit interesting for me that the Kadita picked up. I don't really see it as such a great item anymore.
oh, the combo kind of misses out. Beleric catches her with his ultimate. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Let's see. Assassin Emblem. Alright, so the reason why for the Clock of Destiny is this Kadita is running Assassin Emblem. So not
She's
common
going for the
emblem.
magic power.
Yeah, not common emblem. So Clock of Destiny definitely helps in terms of mana. Mikey going in for the
Yeah,
engage here. Black Dragon form
No,
is
I
used.
definitely understand.
Yeah.
I do understand the reason for it, but I just don't. I see it as a waste of an item. I just feel there are so many more items that offer you a bit more than Cloak at this current stage. I don't really build it on any mages anymore. But yeah, but we do see the Ixia ult and the Nolan does in fact fall, but the Terizla from the back line. Yeah, and I don't think this high should get out there as well.
Yeah, he doesn't have the damage. He doesn't have a blue buff. He's you know, wait, hold on. Blade of Despair first item.
Yeah, I see the Blade of Despair, not a Fury Hammer as well. I know highs do like to build the Blade of Despair early, but you do need that Fury Hammer just to get in that damage as well.
Blade of Despair, bro. It's like for any character, right? It's when you have a good early game, and Hayabusa's early game wasn't the best, so he could have done actually much better. What I have to see is you would have done much better with Hunter Strike.
Yeah, because we would have been able to get some more damage in quite earlier.
Exactly.
But yeah, just going, I don't see how that ever works out, just going straight for the first item without any other damage item. Okay, but we do see the Lord pushing you on the mid turret.
Ooh, Karita.
Goes in with the rough waves, but she does hit the Balaric, which is not the easiest target skull for her to kill. Yeah, she doesn't have that divine glove in yet, so it will be quite hard to put in some damage on him as well. But I do think they should definitely be able to defend this.
Yeah, I mean it's just a basic Lord, but they definitely gonna lose some turrets. There's no reason why they shouldn't.
Yeah, but definitely the side of our ace just playing this quite well. Already having a 13k gold lead. I do think if they really do try, they can probably end this right now. But just playing it a bit more on the safe side. Because we've also seen teams just throw it at certain stages and just lose it all.
Yeah, but at this stage of the game, it's going to be really difficult even if Oasis throws, because they still Outward Esports will still have to do that wave management. They'll still have to clean up the lane so that the turrets don't get pushed. They just can't push down mids and then all the inhibitors get okay. You know, bot is done already. Fracture goes out onto thing there. Beleric. Full barrage as well as the penalty zone. Black Dragon form is used, but he tries to chase down the god, but he does have the flicker that was used. But it does create some sort of space for Outward Esports.
Oh, but the Mystic Gush coming out and helping the Charisma catch that high.
Yeah, I think I think this is done. There's no full barrage, there's no Eternal Guard, there's no way to defend this the space.
Yeah, they're just pushing this through and picking up the Vex. Yeah, just dominating.
Alright, that was a good game from... Oh, what the hell did I do? That was a good game from Oasis there. Showing their dominance against Outward Esports.
Marshall with us? Any opinions about it?
Yeah, no, I mean, I was skeptical about the whole Kadita roam, but I guess they made it work for them. Though Kadita not having the best game, you know, she didn't really do that well. But yeah, GG's to this Terizla, actually playing well and, you know, not missing all his ults. And to the Scourge as well, the Scourge doing so much of damage. And this Irithel as well with so much of push, getting 67% for turret damage, yeah. But yeah, GG's to both teams, and I guess Outward Esports will probably have to train a bit before the next match. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably going to be signing out now because I am quite tired. So, good night, guys.
Alright, so Fluffy, you are the witness. Samara won't be getting any overtime pay.
Yes, definitely.
I've been working overtime this entire time.
Nah,
They are definitely checking I think this is the third time I've heard Samar just go in the middle of a job, just claiming sick or tiredness. I've heard these excuses before, but it's okay. Do if we can carry on.
Yeah, it's just the boys, and we're probably gonna lose viewers, but it is what it is. But yeah,
Oh,
Samara,
before I
think Samar
go,
cares at this point.
before I go, I need to shout out Sanji and Marcus, of course, keep being amazing. And yeah, I think that's it. And of course, I'm gonna shout out Alfie because I mean it's Alfie. So yeah.
hey Samara,
Um,
can you just join the lobby and invite Fluffy quickly?
sorry. I'll do that. I'll do that. Oh fudge! I think I added the wrong person. Wait, did I add
Yeah,
Fluffy?
you.
I did.
She
Bro.
forgot you and she invited the wrong person.
Yeah. Fluffy, I wouldn't take that if I was you.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It was,
It's
it
like
was like
it's not like Samar has
moving.
forgotten during tournaments after casting with her for like weeks or months, you know. Definitely.
No, like I saw you, but like you know, because people coming out of matches and then it like moves. So like where I went to click for you, it was someone else after that. But anyway,
It's okay.
the dude is
We
in
used
lobby.
making
Someone kick him. Um,
I'm guessing who's in charge of the lobby, by the way.
Alfie.
So, unfortunately, none of us have the ability to kick him. We're still waiting for Samar to maybe move up before she leaves us. Or she will play for the side of our aces. I definitely don't feel like they needed the help. But Samar is already
yeah,
is always there to just
I
support
am
him.
leaving. I am leaving. I'm just trying to tell Tormin to leave lobby because I invited him mistakenly. Is he? Oh, he left. Okay, so I'm also leaving.
All right, Samara,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us, and have a good night. Sleep
Thanks,
well.
Steve. Very sweet of you, and good night, Fluffy, as well.
Good night,
And
night.
yeah,
Great
it is the
memories
last game,
for
isn't it?
everyone.
Okay, Fluffy. Thanks for that. Yeah, it is the last match, so GG's to both the teams. Good luck to you guys, and I hope Alfie comes out on top. I'm joking. Okay, anyway, I shouldn't be biased. Okay, good night, guys.
Good night,
Is the waffling done?
bro. For the longest time. For
You, Jake.
the.
Shut up. Don't, bro, keep my name out your mouth because you say goodbye to everyone apart from Jake. I see how it is.
I
Legit,
didn't
bro.
even know you
Legit.
were here. Like, you join and then you don't say anything.
I did say something.
No, you didn't. I
I
didn't
literally
hear
spoke
you.
about Fluffy.
When?
I don't think we heard
You know what? I'm a bit sleepy, guys. I don't know.
It's
I'm going.
All right. Good night,
Okay.
Samara. Sleep well.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Jake, Archbishop said hi.
Alright, hello Archbishop. It took, but it's funny how it took Shawarma 10 minutes to say goodnight. You literally could have commentated for another game.
I'm pretty sure she could have just stayed for the last one, but who am I to
It's
give my
alright.
opinion?
Since I paneled the first one, I'll come panel the last one as well.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
All right. Let me stream.
Started already. You always do this, man. Why is this payment not going through?
So
Time to go to the
we do have the final match of tonight, which is Game 7, which will be Oasis versus Dark Stars. I think people have been waiting for this game. You know, for tonight. I guess it will be the most entertaining one. So I hope that meets your expectations, and handing it over to the panel, which is Jake and Fluffy now. Take it away, boys.
Okay, Jake, so what's your opinion about the ban so far?
Well, I'd love to tell you my opinion, but I can't see them.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Guys, we are currently experiencing some technical difficulties. But Jake, I will quickly inform you. We do see the Lilia and the Xborg ban,
Can see
and
them.
we do see the Valia and the Gord.
Yeah, so again, we see all the majors being banned. Valero, Gord, and Lilia. It must be a mage meta in the Nigerian server.
Yeah, definitely. I do think that Gord ban is just from the previous game where the Gord did as much for the side of Oasis. So I just think they didn't want to face that. But we do see the Diggy getting picked up in the Bruno quite early. So I wonder what will Oasis maybe pick to counter it. If they're going to go for a state tank or not really, something to maybe bait out the time journey. They do go for the Nano, which I really like at this stage. I really think she's one of the best heroes. And the Joy.
Your team is picking.
Joy, oh, if only Seppi was here, he would have loved that.
Yes, he would have lost his mind. Or he would have been very upset with how the Joy plays if he doesn't meet his standards. But we do see the Phobia. Phobias into the Joy. Do you feel it's a counter? Do you feel it doesn't counter really that much? What's your opinion about it?
Well, I guess the reason why they pick Phobius is to counter. So I'm not knowledgeable about this game. You know, I just started playing yesterday. So Phobius onto Joy might actually work out for them.
I just feel sometimes I feel Joy dashes a bit too quick for the Phobius to really catch her, since he has that long animation before he really does hit you. So maybe just when she ults, is the only really time that he does in fact catch her, and I don't really see him getting a damage to kill her right there. But we also do see the Kai being picked up.
Kai
And the
jungle,
Martyrs and the Matilda. Yes.
Martis and Matilda being banned.
Yeah, so all we have to see now from the side of our aces is the marksman and the tank. Going for the Hilda Roam. So not having too much CC on the side, making the Diggy a bit redundant maybe. The Hilda does offer quite a lot, and especially with the early game invades that she can do as well. Maybe just forcing the Kai to sometimes use the retreat before the turtle, just to make sure he can get his own buff, and giving the Joy easy access to maybe get the turtle. And we do see the Ola being picked up as well. I really like the draft on the side of our aces so far. What's your opinion about the draft, Jay?
My opinion is that once again they've got a Nana, so the Nana should go Roam, and the Hilda should probably be going mid. But you know, they're probably not going to take my advice on this. In terms of skins before skills, we see that the skins are actually quite equal this game. You know, Zodiac, Special, and Prime on one side, and on the other one we got Special, Summer, and 2 stars. But let me not get carried away. I believe I prefer the side of Oasis, to be honest. Yeah, it seems like they've got quite a diverse set of heroes. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I like the side of our aces as well. I like the Nana, I like the Joy. Hilda, one of my favorite pickups. I do think it depends on how they play this, but I do think the Phobius is going to struggle a bit. Especially, it does look like a Phobius Roam though, or Phobius mid. Since we do have the Allots as well, that will be something interesting. But yeah, let's hand it over to Doof and hear his opinions about this.
Yes.
Okay, no problem at all. We do see the Hilda maybe going for
on his shift. He's munching on his shift. We need to reduce his pay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Hilda forcing the Kai to use his retreat, right? Retreat there. Going for the early invade. Joy might be going for this Lethal Wanderer. She should be, but she also doesn't have the retreat. But does in fact pick it up. So we do see a bit of the team just feeling each other out, getting the early game. I do think this Nana will dominate this Phoebus in the early stages, since he shouldn't really be able to reach it, maybe only with that second skill of his. But yeah, I think this is going to turn out quite interesting. Diggy just making sure, getting vision for this Bruno as well. He does find out this Hilda. Oh, but he might be in trouble. I do think he will get picked up right here. The Joy with the first blood. I can't remember how old Seppi would be so disappointed in me right now. I think it's electrifying beat.
Beats are the amount of times I've heard that.
Am I right, Jake? Am I right? Is that her alt's name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure if I said it was lightning thingy, Seppi would be very disappointed in me. Oh, but this Akai is in danger here. He does use a heavy spin to get out, but does in fact fall to the Nana. Arlott going in might be able to actually pick up this. No, in fact does not pick up the Hilda right there. But yeah, great early game coming out from the side of Oasis. This focus is working as great as they thought it would. The guy does look if he's still going to try and contest this. The turtle does reset. Well, that does engage in fact on the Ala. We might... The electrifying beats does come out, does take the kill onto the Ala. And I do think the Sakai might fall again here. Yeah, and we're seeing a 3-for-0 trade happening to the side of our aces. Having a 5-0 lead in kills and almost a 3k gold lead already within the first 3 minutes. Yeah, just playing very aggressive here, not really giving them time to really recuperate or get any of their farm. Joy just taking everything she can at this moment. We also do see the Hilda going a bit for invade. Being able to tank a lot with that passive of hers, being able to regen some of her HP in the bush. But Joy might be caught out here, she's quite low. Yeah, and the Ala does in fact get the shutdown kill on her.
Okay, thank
And
you.
we do still
Thank you, Fluffy. So one thing I want to point out here is that if you see, there is a certain combo that Dark Stars is looking to use here, and this is mainly between Arlott with the final slash comes out onto Nana. Molina Blessing is used up, but yeah, the combo is centered around Akai, Arlott, and Phoveus. So Akai, whenever he pushes enemies, like even into a wall, Diggy gonna be gone on here. Has to pop the time journey, but I don't think he'll be able to escape from this. Akai does go in to back him up, but whenever Akai pushes an enemy, it counts as a blink. So it counts as a blink and a CC. So blink benefits the Phoveus. Yeah, so blink of favors Phoveus, and then the CC favors Arlott. So they can just both start spamming. Arlott can spam the dash, and Phoveus can spam the ult. But they haven't been using it very well in this game.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't like the idea of Phoveus mid. I just think, especially with the Nana, we do see here in bot that they do have a 1-for-1 trade at this stage, but I don't know if it was worth it, considering that the Hilda did have shutdown gold on it. Usually I would say it's worth it trading in Rome for marksman, but you don't want to give that shutdown kill to the marksman as well. And I don't think he's going to lose too much. Like another guy is going to clear the way for him. But he could maybe get that big cannon minion, and yeah. But so do you like the idea of this Phobius mid doof, or do you think it could work basically?
It
Is what I'm
could.
hearing with
It
that.
could work. It could work. The thing is, it has been used in pro scenes. I think in M5 actually, or a tournament before then. We see Hilda going onto the Arlot there, just doing as much poke damage as she possibly can. Gonna look at invading the Akai. But there is the Bruno there, and Nana gets the kill onto Phobius. Still not the best trade, because it is a Roma for mid laner. Arlot gonna be in danger here. Electrifying Beats takes him out. This Joy is just having a fantastic game. Already has the Genius Wand and the Holy Crystal.
Yeah, definitely. I do think Aces is being a bit too over-aggressive at times. Considering how good the early game was, they are giving kills every now and then that they shouldn't be giving. But they are still controlling the squad while still getting all the turrets that they do need. But yeah, there's a guy every now and then just bringing out quite a good play.
They still need to be careful of the Nana, of the Joy. Look at Akai, not like they're not using the combo very well. Like I said, Molina Bliss comes out, takes 3 members of Darkstar's low. Time Journey comes in to save them, but they're not gonna do much against the Electrifying Beats.
Yeah, definitely not. You're just easily pushing down turrets at this stage. I just think that I think it could have worked, but at this stage it's just too far behind to really pump in that damage. Definitely the Nana and the Clint being so well farmed at this moment. The Clint already having almost 7k gold lead, with the Bruno still at 5.6, and the Bruno wasn't even there to help during the fight. You're not really going to be able to kill any of them before they kill you, unfortunately.
Yeah, and to top it off, the Arlot seems to be going for a tanky build.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's been interesting. I've been seeing some people go for the tanky build, but I do know damage build does work quite well again with Arlot, like it did when he was first released. But we do see the Molina Blitz coming in. I think this Phobius, yeah, the Phobius will fall here.
And so does the Arlot.
And the Arlot. Oh.
Yeah. And Akai in a sticky situation. Clint behind, Nana in front. Falls down to the
Yeah,
Clint.
and the damage just from that Clint. Trading is through his HP. No, they are really just struggling right here. Okay, we do see the Molina Blitz from the Nana going on to the Diggy. I think she probably tried to bait out the Time Journey, but unfortunately didn't have the ability to. But yeah, I just feel the Diggy's not that great into this comp as well. I think they did maybe just pick up the Diggy a bit too early. But we might see the YZ falling here. But we do see the 1-for-1 trade. I honestly can't tell you why that Arlot re-engaged there with.
Yeah.
HP.
Akai is a heavy spin. It got cancelled out by the Molina, which is quite unfortunate.
Yeah. So I'm still not sure what can cancel out Akai's spin. I know Molina can, but and I think knockups don't cancel it though. It just
So far,
very weird.
so far in my experience, it's been Molina and it's been Barat. So,
Yeah, I know Barat counts as suppression.
yeah.
Does the freeze of Aurora work on it? Just for interest's sake.
I don't believe so, eh?
Because I do think the Freeze at Glacier should be able to stun him, because Freeze does work different. Because I know if a knock-up effect, a guy just keeps on spinning in the air, but if he gets frozen, he should just stop in his tracks.
Yeah, it's
Or-
the same.
'cause he-
It's the same with immobilize, so he won't be able to move from the space. I guess.
Yeah.
Electrifying beats saves. Oh, I was in
Oh,
danger, but
I almost get the joy, but he's going to die for that.
yeah.
So unfortunately, being 12k gold down at the moment, yeah, I don't see this game lasting much longer.
Yuzong taking quite a bit of damage from the turret there. Molina Blitz wasn't going to hit, but Bruno rather be safe than sorry. The basic
Yeah,
load
definitely.
coming down the bot lane as Alfie and the Nana push down the top. I definitely think they can end with this push. Electrifying Beats comes out, so does the Time Journey, and we might be seeing a heavy spin soon. It should be coming off cooldown. Molina
Very
Blitz.
great base to think.
Yeah. But I don't think they're gonna.
Just getting them low.
I don't think they. The thing is, Clint wasn't there, so
Yeah.
there is that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do think they're going to need to do something just to try and get back into the game at this point. They need to at least, if they're going to concede the Lord, they at least need to get a 1v1.
Oh, look at that damage from the
That's
Nana and
fault.
from the Joy. Wait.
Nina does hit two of them. This favor should be dead as well, yes. I don't see them surviving this, especially if the Clint decides to lock the base. Oh, or just kill them all.
Yep. And that will be game 7 of tonight, which was Oasis versus Dark Stars, and Oasis takes the win. Any final comments before we end the game? I mean, end the stream.
Yes, always ban Nana,
Yeah, always.
as we
banana.
can see.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's not going to be any more games for tonight. So thank you guys for joining us. Jake, anything to say?
Nope.
Alright, cool. Alright, so yes, we will be back tomorrow with another 6 more games, I believe. So stay tuned for that. The fixtures have been posted. Actually, I have to post the Saturday one on Discord. So yeah,